Hey guys, Mars back at it again with another review. Today we got the Mattel's new Masterverse line, Masters of the Universe Revelation Skelegod. This one I got at Target. I want to say this one and Battle Cat from this series are a Target exclusive. But yeah, so this box is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm not super into the mythology or the backstory to Masters of the Universe. This is a little before my time. You know, stuff my dad and his brother grew up with. But I am starting to get into it with the reintroduction of the Masters of the Universe line, you know. I noticed I really like the way villains look. So I think that's why I gravitated towards Skeletor. Because right now, Skeletor is kind of my favorite character. So when I saw Skelegod at Target today, I could not resist. But yeah, so that's the packaging. Again, this one is a Target exclusive alongside, I want to say Battle Cat is actually the other Target exclusive. The rest, I think, are going to hit Walmart first before they hit anywhere else. So keep an eye out on that. I'm actually surprised I found this. But yeah, there it is. Skelegod. Backstory right here. If you guys want to pause and read it. I'm not going to read. I'm not going to take the time to read all of that. I don't read too good. But yeah, so there it is in the packaging. And I'll be back with it out of package. Alright, so as always, we're going to start off by taking a look at his accessories. So he does come with a pair of interchangeable hands. You got the two sword holding hands, or action hands, grippy hands, whatever you want to call them. And then he has a pair of expressive hands on his body right now. We'll get to look at those later. He comes with this fireball accessory. I think it goes over one of the hands. Probably like, yeah, like that. Probably pose him with it, shooting a fireball or something. That's cool. And he also comes with his sword. Pretty flat looking plastic, not a lot of paint detail. They did use like a metallic, like flaky type of metallic material in the molding, in the plastic. You get a pretty flat handle right there. You know, not a whole lot of paint detail going into this sword, but you know, it is effective enough. You know, it's a sword. You know, not much more you can say about it. But yeah, so that's all of his accessories. All right, and now let's take a look at the figure itself. All right, so here we have Skelegod in all of his glory. Now, at first glance, this is a pretty badass looking figure. You got everything you could want. You know, I'm not sure how he is in the original Masters of the Universe canon, if this is a new character, but this is absolutely amazing. You know, they start off by saying, this is actual fabric. It's like felt. It feels like felt. Kind of feels like a little cheap, but the fact that we're getting actual fabric, and this is from Mattel, is amazing. It's kind of astonishing to me. You know, as a WWE collector mainly, we rarely see fabric materials used in accessories or on the figure. But yeah, you know, these shoulder pads are made of a softer plastic. Now the articulation, let's get into that really quick, because I haven't had the chance to actually pose this guy out of box. Some of his joints, it's weird. Some of his joints are really loose and some of them are really stiff. Like his shoulders, for example, kind of really stiff. I feel like I'm gonna break them. But like stuff like his thighs, like kind of loose. Same with his legs. Or not like the legs, but like his boot rotation. But yeah, he's got a lot of softer plastic right here, you know, so you can fully articulate him, at least to that point. So yeah, let's get an articulation. He does have a diaphragm cut, doesn't really turn at it, can crunch that much, and back not a whole lot. Pretty much just gets him into, oh my god, these are magnets. Are they? No, they're not magnets. I'm tripping. Okay, so I guess it just unclipped. There we go. Oh, it just clips in. Okay, well that's good if you want to like remove it. But yeah, so let's get back in articulation. Shoulders go about this far. They don't do a full 360 because they could, but it's just because of his gigantic shoulder pads. Bicep swivel right there. Double jointed elbows. Going that far. Shoulders go out that far. The gauntlets are a separate piece, so they are removable like that. There's his hand. You know, I just got this out of the box, so you know we're going through this together. I don't know a whole lot about this character, but this figure does make me want to watch the series when it comes out. This thing is absolutely amazing. Legs go out that far. Are kind of hindered by his skirt thing. Oh wait, never mind. Look, right there. That's about as far as the mold will let him go. So that far, not very far back at all. He has a thigh cut right here. Kicks out sideways that way, that far. Double jointed knees, and these are pinless joints. I think that's where the toy industry is just heading at this point. Not really customizer friendly, but they found ways around them in the past. They're going to continue to do it. So, boot rotation right here, 360. Got an ankle rocker pivot, and points down and up that much. So yeah, and let's get them posed up. One thing I did want to add really quick is that I've noticed you can remove the shoulder pads. So that's good. So that way, you know, this is what he looks like without them. Kind of looks long in the neck, but you know, that you can get full articulation that way. Arm goes all the way around. Tiny bit loose, but not super loose. It also looks like you can unstrap these. I'm not gonna try it because I don't want it. This looks like a bitch to get back on, but yeah, I thought that was neat. Oh, you can see where the shoulder pads tab in. Also, head is interchangeable or removable, I guess, and the little flame piece just pop right off. You know. So I mean, that's what he looks like without it. The only piece, I guess, that isn't like removable is the skirt, because that is part of, well, let's see if you can, that's part of that waist part right there. But yeah, just wanted to add to that. I thought it was pretty neat. So here he is all posed up with his fireball and his sword accessories. Overall, you know, this isn't a bad figure. And for a new line, they did get a lot right. You know, they avoided a lot of mistakes a lot of new lines deal with still today. There are gripes, like there are, you know, loose joints, especially in the feet, ankles. You know, it does make it hard to get him into some nice poses. You have to finagle it. Most, you know, I'd recommend balancing most of the weight in his knees. It's what I usually do anyway with my figures. But overall, you know, this is a really nice, solid figure for a brand new line. And I'm honestly really excited to see where they go with it, you know? And I am excited for this series. This on the solely based on this action figure too, which is surprising. You know, fun to pose around. You know, and you got that cape in the back. It's actually a pretty nice cape. It does feel a little cheap, but it has these little plastic things at the end, like weighted. It's cool. You can get some nice poses out of it. But yeah, overall, you know, I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. You know, do recommend it for anyone who is into Masters of the Universe or stuff like that, or is interested in this new series. But yeah. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the review. I'm going to try and get this stuff more on a schedule. I am going to be uploading onto my TikTok a lot more often too. So watch out for that. I'm going to try and have new videos out on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But do not hold me to that. I'll try to get at least 2 videos out a week. Alright? Alright, sounds good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Mars Toys Reviews and on TikTok with the same username. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.